Buenas a todos. Estamos aquí en una nueva serie del canal y es este gran juego basado en las películas de Regreso al futuro. Yo sinceramente jugué en su momento, pero muy poquito. Sí me acuerdo que tenía su grado de dificultad para avanzar, aunque de aquello tampoco es que dominara el inglés mucho. Pero tenemos, aparte de que ahora se me da bien en inglés, pero tenemos también la versión española, o sea, tiene subtítulos en español. Entonces, bueno, va a ser una serie de puzzles que vamos a ir averiguando cómo realizarlos y una historia y todo eso. Y me acompaña alguien que también, pues, ya está aquí con la serie de Alan Wake, pero que va a ser como, pues, el dúo de Marty y Doc, pero bueno, nosotros tenemos edades similares, no tenemos edades tan dispares, pero bueno. Tenemos una gran amistad como tienen Doc y Marty, y ese es Androth. Androth, ¿cómo estás el día de hoy?
Qué bien. Aquí con ganas de ver el juego porque primera vez o sea, yo ya sabía que existía ese juego, pero nunca lo he visto, lo he jugado, entonces será bueno para probarlo.
Ajá. Nuestra intención es pasarlo, pero veremos qué tal es el juego. No, la verdad es que no sé cuán fácil o difícil sea. Creo que también a lo mejor tendría que configurar un poquito la resolución, pero bueno, no sé qué tal se ve ahí. Yo creo que ahí se ve bien, creo. Pero bueno, ahí se ve bien, ¿no? Más o menos.
No, yo sí le veo bien.
Entonces vamos a iniciar. Y bueno, aquí tenemos antes una serie de ayuda y opciones. Aquí tenemos una serie de frecuencia de pistas. Lo he dejado en intermedio. Si quieres que lo pongo así en intermedio, o lo subo o lo bajo. ¿Tú qué opinas?
Deja el intermedio.
Vale, luego tenemos el texto emergente que va a seguir sí. Pop-up de objetivos, no sé muy bien qué es esto. Creo que esto debería activarlo porque esto es señalizar qué objetos son funcionales en el mapa, creo que es.
Ajá,
Música y voz. Yo diría bajar un poco la música y dejar la voz al tope, ¿no?
ajá.
Creo. Y los efectos también un poco, quizás. Bueno, así, si vemos que lo necesitamos más, pues luego está en pantalla completa, no. Calidad de gráficos, vamos a subirlo. Calidad de sombras también está en el máximo. Anti-aliasing, lo estamos poniendo todo esto al máximo. No sé si seguirá muy... Si vemos que va muy lentizado, pues habrá que bajar aquí cosas. Pero bueno, yo creo que irá bien igual. Y nada, estos serían pues un poquito los ajustes que tenemos. Pero vamos a iniciar ya. Antes de comenzar, ¿te gustaría ver notificaciones cuando Marty tenga un nuevo objetivo? Sí, mostrar objetivos. Ahí tú me dices qué tal se ve.
¿Se ve bien?
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch ahead.
Estos son los antes de la primera película.
Ujú.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
No sé si se puede hablar con él, creo que no.
Nadie se ayuda.
¿Crees que estuvo bien que le dijera, le preguntase si desintegró el perro o crees que hubiese sido mejor otra opción? Eso me hace dudar.
No lo creo porque de todos modos todo lo que has puesto era lo mismo de la película. Todas son las mismas, lo mismo que dijo él.
También dijo que se le desintegró él.
Todo eso lo que has puesto era exacto lo que pasa en la película.
¿Por qué aquí no me dejan hacer nada más?
No sé, dijo que hay que verle el cuaderno de notas.
O sea, tengo como esta pantalla aquí en medio, pero no puedo hacer nada más. No va ningún botón, más que esto. ¿Qué crees que sea?
Tal vez se llene cuando entre más avances. Mejor ir a ver las notas que dijo el doctor.
Sí, pero la cosa es que no me deja salir de aquí, de este menú.
Ni siquiera apretado la salir, nada de eso.
No, fíjate. Bueno. Ahora.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible.
Está interesante esto. ¿Qué tal se ve ahí? ¿Y se escucha?
Ah, la escucho y veo bien, todo está bien.
O sea, no hace falta configurarle nada adicional, ¿no?
No.
In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of X.
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up?
Han cambiado los sucesos, ¿verdad?
Doc?
Yo lo veo un poco diferente.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Es interesante, es como una película, ¿te das cuenta?
Ajá.
Si te das cuenta, fue después de los eventos de la tercera, que estaba ahí la del oeste.
Por la foto. Ajá, por la foto esa. Ajá.
Episodio 1 es sobre el tiempo. Si quieres tú también seleccionar qué elegimos para hablar, también puedes, ¿eh? Si quieres hacemos uno tú, uno yo. ¿Quieres?
Bueno. Sí.
Y así tú también tienes decisiones.
Bueno, está bien.
También como hay acertijos, pues vamos a tener que colaborar para adivinar qué hay que hacer.
Ajá, está bien.
¿Te imaginas que no sale lo del copyright por la banda sonora?
Ahí nos cae, pero fuerte.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering. I miss Einstein. I'd better stick around. Doc might have left something important behind, and he wouldn't want it to end up at Biff's place.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can't intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Hay algo arriba por los relojes. A la izquierda.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, your own conception?
A ver, lo jalaste. Aquí hay muchas referencias a las películas.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Pero más a la izquierda ya había algo, una opción por los relojes.
¿Acá?
Ajá, por la izquierda. Por donde está el plato de Einstein. Pero ahí arriba.
Ahí, sí.
En las cajas, esa.
Este, ¿no?
Ajá. Ah, mira la.
Hey, let me.
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
¿Qué era eso?
Es la máquina esa para hacer desayunos. La comida del perro, sí.
Hey, Dad.
¿Qué le decimos?
En la primera, a ver.
¿La primera?
Ajá.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
You got Doc wrong. Always on problems.
Well, you...
¿Cuál le preguntamos de estos dos? ¿Dónde? ¿La de
¿Qué está
Biff?
haciendo Viva aquí? Ajá.
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something. Do you think
Well, you feel... What did you dream?
Oh, just... I... It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Algo que no me gusta es que esté siempre ese cartelito ahí. ¿Ves? Se volvió a... Creo que se volvió a atascar esto. Creo que le doy un botón que no debería darle. ¿Pero qué? No había guardado la partida.
No parece. ¿O sí? Ah, no.
Esto es un poco raro, ¿no? ¿Qué opinas?
Ah, mira.
Ah, aquí. Uf, lo que no me gusta son los controles. Ay, carajo, que no quiero pistas. No es tan fácil manejar este, ¿eh? Tú lo vas a disfrutar.
Es que no sé cómo será.
Tú lo vas a disfrutar que simplemente tienes que leer, pero o sea, te explico. Es como que todos los botones hacen diferentes cosas, pero no es que esté bien implementado. A este paso voy a dejar de jugar con el mando y voy a directamente a jugar con el mouse.
Ah, creo que será mejor entonces. Ya,
Ya,
sí.
porque si yo voy aquí, yo puedo quitar esto. O sea, no, tampoco lo puedo quitar así. Pues la historia está ahora. Aquí no dice nada, pero aquí como que se atranca el juego. ¿Qué te parece?
Qué raro. Ah, vi algo. Parece que vi algo ahí abajo.
Ajá, pone
Ah, no, no ha sido nada.
salir, pero no funciona. Ningún botón.
Ah,
Lo único que puedo hacer es darle start y cargar. Es un poco raro, ¿no te parece?
pues imagina. Ah, o sea que cada vez que vas a apretar ese botón que aparezca esa opción, se va a detener todo.
Ay, carajo. La historia está bien, pero el control es un poco malo, me parece a mí, de este juego.
Ahora la cosa sería, si hablas con el papá otra vez tendrás que hablar de todo.
Hey, Dad.
Sí.
Who's running this?
Sí,
You
pero
do
bueno,
that.
esto se puede pasar rápido.
I'm telling
This one up.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks. Hey, Dad. What's been... Do you think
Feel. What did you dream?
Oh,
Aunque no nos apreció la segunda opción. Eso quiere decir que no hemos mirado esto. Y va a venir aquí Biff a
Ajá.
taparnos las narices.
Hey, let me.
Now.
Oh,
¿Ves? O sea, está bien el juego, pero la recreación y todo, pero los controles son malos, yo creo. Y que, por ejemplo, ese cartel de ahí arriba no se puede quitar tampoco.
hey, Dad.
Ah,
About...
He talked. I guess.
Y antes estaba
Ok.
ahí el cartel. Si te das cuenta, ¿ves? Ahí vuelve a aparecer.
Let's make some noise.
Le va a tocar ahí. Bien tocada. Ostras,
se
¿eso
escuchó muy...
qué es? ¿Un puzzle?
It took me forever to repair. It's gonna pick.
Porque parecía
I
un
better
puzzle.
not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Ah, no, creo que necesitaríamos la guitarra para tocar.
Wait, I got one.
Ah, esa
Hey,
música
don't cut
estaba
off
buena.
my music. Hey, don't cut off my music.
Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
Le decimos.
Ah. En la segunda. A ver qué pasa.
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew. Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Es que si le decimos la segunda, él se va a dar cuenta.
La tercera, entonces.
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Hey, Biff.
Porque me quisiera poner esa, porque como dijo el papá, que por lo menos que se quede Marty con algo valioso, o sea, emocionalmente, tal vez eso le convenza, tal vez.
El poder no me recuerda a Doc, ¿verdad?
Ajá, eso tal vez. No
I
sé.
only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
¿Qué te parece?
Ups.
Es un idiota en la película y aquí también lo es, ¿eh?
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
¿El cuaderno no tiene valor?
Tal vez peligroso.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Never mind.
A menos...
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod. Or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
No, Que hablemos
No
con
sé
el
si es que
padre.
eso pase. Ahí está. Ahí está una señal. Es una señal. Yo creo que hacer el ruido de la máquina, tal vez eso le haya espantar o algo.
Ajá.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Y ahora tocamos la guitarra. Aunque también podemos hablar
Ajá.
con el
Hey,
padre.
Dad. That notebook is
justo.
Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
Ajá, en los segundos eso sería.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Yo creo que tocar la guitarra.
Ajá. A ver, no hay nada por aquí. No hay nada que por aquí. Ah, sí. A ver, ¿no había una opción ahí por la mesa? No, sí. Porque no sé si es que Biff caminaba por ahí. O sea, para estar frente del parlante.
Bueno, estoy justo ahí. Tal vez.
No, yo decía que. Para algo para llamarle la atención, para que se ponga cerca del parlante. Y cuando eso pase, salga volando.
¿Y cómo crees que podemos llamar su atención?
Por eso estaba diciendo que si buscas algo que esté cerca del parlante, para que él se ponga ahí al frente, no sé si hay algo.
Yo creo que
sigue.
se puede
It took me
tocar.
forever
Creo.
to repair this thing after I blew it out last
Creo.
time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
A ver.
Ahí, eso. Si tú vas a la derecha.
Ajá, aquí no hay mucho.
Ah, yo pensé que había algo para que le llame la atención.
Esta pecera ahí.
Una cosa, ¿no había ahí algo como que le llamó la atención a él, que dice que no le cambie la música?
Sí.
Seems kinda empty without the courthouse.
Hey, don't cut off my music!
I'll probably never know what this is for.
Pues no se puede hacer mucho con eso, creo.
Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. Oh, it smells like beef stew.
Vamos a los de antes. A ver. Tú te pasaste, había una opción.
I wonder if it's too late to do a benefit concert to save the lab.
¿Cuál?
Parece que había unos como electrones. Había algo ahí. Como unos electrones ahí.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago.
No, era.
Actually, I guess it was.
Electrón.
Ajá, como para ir desde el cuarto donde está el papá. Sí, cuando estabas entrando había una opción. Ahí.
I'll probably never know what this is for.
A ver. ¿Y cómo se saca? Inventario. Una vez que se ha abierto el inventario, Martin puede seleccionar objetos haciendo clic en los botones siguiente y anterior. Selecciona foto de George McFly. Luego haz clic en el botón examinar objeto para examinarlo. ¿Para qué quieren que examine esto?
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
Como no le demos la foto de a este.
I don't think that picture's gonna do
Ah,
anything
a ver,
but confuse people.
Habla otra vez. No, yo decía, ¿qué pasa si hablas otra vez con Biff?
Hey, Biff.
No, no pasa nada.
Ah, yo pensé que había algo, no hacía nada. No
Never
hacía
mind.
nada. No, que yo pensé que era para hacerle que él toque la guitarra, que él salga volando.
Nah.
Ah, sigue viendo por el cuarto.
I don't think so. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done. Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Está ahí. El DeLorean, ¿no?
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. Doc? Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Ostras. ¿Y ahora qué hay que hacer?
Ahí está, para coger la grabadora.
Marty? Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Marty? Marty,
Ostras.
Right, let's... Oh, geez. Oh, great.
Eso es lo que está al fondo.
¿Qué cosa?
Lo que está al fondo, ¿qué es eso? ¿Puedes mover la flecha para ver qué hay más allá?
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
¿Y la libreta? ¿El libro de algo?
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, I...
Perro.
Einstein, dices.
Ah, por si acaso.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Debería meter una opción mejor como que cuando hay algo que ya se vio, que no vuelvas como decir que resuma, o sea, que otra vez se ponga
What
todo
do
el
you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
¿Dónde nos trajo?
I guess there's time for a quick game. Okay, now I'm ready.
¿Qué te pareció eso?
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the Wild Gunman machine.
Wild Gunman. Es un juego de Nintendo. Antiguo ya.
¿Qué es lo que hay en esa puerta?
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat! State your business, child! You're making me miss Merv!
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
¿Qué le dices tú de esta?
¿Tengo algo por usted? ¿Tengo algo por usted? Tal vez valga.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
¿El zapato?
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
¿Quién es esta señora?
Have a seat, Sonny.
¿Será pariente de Doc?
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Van a buscar pistas por ahí entonces.
mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
En los periódicos.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Ostras, es la madre del director, creo.
Huh. Los zapatos.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc. Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
That tea's never gonna boil. What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Ahora sí los periódicos. Ahora sí los periódicos.
The candy looks older than I am.
A ver, espera, antes de...
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly.
Vamos a los periódicos, a ver.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Ostras, eso es de la película.
Ah, ve. Ajá.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these. October 28th, 1985. Authorities still
Ostras, eso es de la
mystified by
primera.
mall shootout.
Ujú.
I don't even know where to start looking.
A ver. ¿Cómo nos dice?
¿Habrá algo más?
October 28th, 1985.
Tiene
I don't
que
even know where
haber
to start.
algo que nos indique el año, porque
Yeah, that's peculiar.
Ajá.
The water still hasn't come to a boil.
nos hemos tomado tiempo y
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
¿cuándo fue?
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation
hooligan?
of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
creo que vamos a tener que ir al bar, o sea, al videoclub ese.
Ujú.
¿Pero qué es hooligan?
Ah, no sé.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that? Tenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me keep you from your
Okay.
business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Yo creo que eso es lo que tenemos que hacer. Tenemos que mirar con esto.
Ajá.
Ahí está. 1932, o sea, en el 31.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Hombre, antes nos lo
Excuse me,
dijo, creo, ¿no? Un año antes.
Ujú.
Bueno, pues ahora tenemos que hacer que se vaya a la cocina otra vez.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
¿Qué te parece la señora? Esa es la madre del... Ese.
Ajá.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Uf. ¿Qué le decimos?
Está viendo disfraz para una obra de escuela.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? I can't leave the DeLorean now. Doc's waiting for me in 1931. I've got to turn on the time circuits first. I've got to turn on the time circuits first. Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before
¿Qué te parece la
and
historia?
get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
¿Qué está pareciendo?
Ah, no sé, está curioso.